Wait, what did I just do? Okay. Okay. Oh, look at your little twist.
Oh, yeah, well, it's a mess.
Let's see.
I had washed them.
Oh, is this how you wash them? You wash them and twist?
Yeah, I thought you were supposed to. Are you not supposed to?
No.
Oh. Where did I learn that? Gosh.
I don't know.
You know what? From YouTube.
See?
See, I'm not supposed to be listening to that. How am I supposed to wash them?
You just I mean, you can. I guess I won't say you should.
I wash them in twists so it doesn't get tangled.
Right. That may be a good idea, as long as your twists are going the right way.
Well, I made sure they're going the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Because
These
you
are.
told me.
But I see. It's like the hair is spent around and twisted. You got a mean 2-strand twist going on here, sister girl.
That's the only type of thing I know how to do. I can braid, but I can't braid very well.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
I washed them, and then this morning I went to my swim aerobics class, so I kept them in the twist. It didn't get wet.
Oh.
Because we wear float belts.
Oh.
But it was a mistake to do that because I take this new medicine, and if you don't eat first thing in the morning, you get a little nauseous. And I forgot to eat before I went to swim. And like nausea and water don't really mix.
No.
So I had to leave early. It didn't go well. So that's why I had my little crackers with me instead of trying to like settle my stomach.
How's your mom doing?
I think she's. I don't know really. I'm a little worried about her. I worry about her all the time, but I'm a little worried.
Yeah. I said you guys have been going through so much.
I know.
Were you surprised? I mean,
we weren't surprised, but we were. We hoped she had more time. I had just been there.
Right.
She had asked me to come back home, and so, 'cause I went there. I've been there like 3 or 4 times. I lost count. Anyway, so I
Did you drive each time, or you flew?
No, this last time I flew, and
Okay.
she wanted to see David too. She asked for me and David to come back,
Okay.
and she wanted to see us again. And I said, of course, grandmother. And so we got our ticket, and we were there. We flew home like 4th of July, I think, and then she passed away a couple days later. And so when you texted me, they had just picked out when the memorial was.
Oh wow.
And I was glad you texted me because I had completely forgotten about my hair. Like I wasn't thinking about it.
Right.
And I was like, oh.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, but I mean, once we got there, it was pretty clear that it was
Yeah.
not much time. And she was, really uncomfortable. She was really confused. There were times when she didn't know where she was. She was only herself for like a couple minutes each day, maybe. And then the rest of the time she was in a lot of pain, or she was asleep, or in like a lot of distress. But she couldn't seem to tell us what was wrong. She was, it was just. So it was already traumatic, and I kind of knew that would be the last time I saw her. But I obviously we didn't know it would be days.
Right.
But it wasn't too much of a surprise, I guess. And we were there when they had and she had been going back to the ER back and forth, so there was that. And then we had and then the doctors came and did another like a hospice consultation. So I was there with her for that. So and then it was just a few more days.
Oh wow.
So as soon as we got home, it was a couple days later. That weekend, and then and then I fly back next week. So yeah, I think my mom is hanging in there, and then my crazy stepfather, my mom's husband, he's like a nut anyway. But like during all of this time, he's been losing people right and left. And so like when my grandmother first got sick, he had like 3 friends pass away in the same month. like these longtime friends that he's known forever. And one passed away at the other's funeral. Like, it was
Oh my God.
people. He was at the funeral, went home, collapsed. And that was it. That was the end of that friend. And I was just like, are you serious? And so then his brother got sick. He has like, he's one of, I think there were 12 of them at one point. 11? Might have been 11. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so he had all this nonsense going on. And then his brother got sick. One of the brothers, I want to say in June, beginning of June. So he and grandmother started hospice at the same time. And the brother died the day after grandmother died.
Oh, wow.
So they're planning, in their house, they're planning 2 funerals. And his service is going to be the 22nd and grandmother's is the 25th. And so they have 2 back-to-back services. And I was just like, that sucks.
Jeez.
Because my stepfather is kind of a terrible person. But
Right.
you still have empathy for that because it's like, that's so much loss.
He didn't, you know, I mean, like.
In a short period of time. But he's a jerk. So it's limited empathy, but it's there. Because I'm a human being.
Someone passed on the way home from the
On the way home from the other service, I said, "What is the matter with this man?" And so, and it's just been a lot. And then my mom, she has to deal with kind of the emotional brunt of that because he doesn't support her at all. So she's just, it's very stressful. So I'm just like, 1 hour at a time, Mom.
Right.
2 minutes at a time. Don't worry about it. Just 1 more hour. And so it's a lot. It's just so much.
Because I know you're going through all the trying to get her somewhere to take so you can get some care. And then
Yeah, it was a mess.
it's like,
Well, and then he was kind of, because at one point, when she sold her house, they had a little more freedom to choose. And I was like, Mom, why don't you guys just do in-home hospice and just have her come home? She wants to come home. Just put the bed there. And he didn't want her in the house for hospice care. And
Really?
so he was going off about, this is going to limit our lives and blah, blah. I mean, just endless, just really non-supportive nonsense.
oh my God.
Yeah, it's like, it's on top of.
I just want to throw up a little bit.
Sorry.
No, I'm like, that kind of made me a little, are you serious?
He's pretty bad, actually. I'm a little concerned. In general, like, I'm always concerned. Like, that's my baseline, is like, I'm just worried all the time.
Because I know my mom was pretty much, I mean, and like her not being there or saying she couldn't stay there, that was never even a.
I know. Well,
how could you tell someone their mom can't?
He's not normal.
Oh my gosh.
He's pretty abusive. So we just try to. I don't know. There's a lot of tiptoeing around and. I don't know. It's nonsense.
Yeah.
Because she had to deal with all that, and then there's no emotional support at all.
Right.
So there's no help. There's no.
Right.
And
So no one to like kind of walk her through her crazy.
No, and my grandmother was really kind of her emotional support, even though she was caring for her. But they could talk, and she was somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
And like an ally in the house, that she doesn't have now. So I'm a little concerned about her.
Do you think she would, now that her mom's passed, and do you think she would maybe think about leaving, or she got the little boy left?
She's got the little boy. He's 15, but
not little boy, but still
he's
little boy.
little boy.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Oh, look at that! Finally, AT&T's letting me use my telemarketer alert. As if I did not know.
It's playing music over there.
Wow, I can't believe.
Yeah, it's too much.
Oh my God! Like I wouldn't even know how to.
Like, where do you start even?
Yeah,
I don't know.
like,
I just worry all the time.
Deal with
That's kind of it.
his crazy.
He is a little crazy. It's like I have like a hiding spot in the house. And so I have my favorite hiding spot. I put like a pillow there so I can sit on the floor and just nobody can see me. It's a lot. I have a good therapist.
And then you're there with no David. I mean,
Yeah, I'll be there. David's got to work, so he's just coming for the service. So I'm gonna go first on Monday and help her, and then pick him up from the airport and all that, and then take him back to the airport, and then I'll stay on a couple, almost 2 weeks. So that's a long visit for me, so we may not make it. So David was like, if you need to get a hotel, just get your keys and leave.
yeah.
I was like, I've done that. The last time I was there, I kept my keys in my bra so I could
At any
leave
one
out.
time, like,
so I could leave quickly. So he was like, we'll worry about it later. Just book the hotel and get out. And I was like, I know.
Which is just crazy pants because you're at your mom. I mean,
I know, it's crazy pants.
do you know that, who got me started saying crazy pants?
Is it me?
Yes.
It's a good phrase.
It's a
like,
great
it
phrase.
Works for everything.
Everything.
Because everything is
Oh,
crazy
this is
pants.
crazy pants. This is crazy pants. Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I like that. I'm glad.
And everybody use that. Oh, it's
Yeah.
a little bit of my Michelle.
Yes.
Alright, let's see. I'm not sure how good a job I'm doing of getting in here, but let's just move it down and get it. Because for some reason you can't zoom when you're using the selfie side, and I can't see.
Well, that kind of makes sense.
But I can't see if I use the other side what I'm recording, what it looks like. You know? You know what it is, don't you? It's crazy pants.
It's crazy pants.
So here are my, because you're like my sane sounding board, and you can tell me if I'm thinking Looney
Okay,
Tunes.
well, we'll see how
So-
sane I am.
Oh yeah, you're pretty sane. So because you know what I'm saying without me having to completely verbalize my sentences. So this YouTube thing I'm thinking of doing because I been watching some people talk about it, and I know some girls who I watch who do it, and I am noticing like a lot of these ads. I'm like, okay, like how do they? I mean, it's 3 seconds, and you can just kind of skip it. But I guess how it works is that you get paid by the ads or whatever. And other ways too, or like sponsorships. I don't want to do sponsorship. I don't want anyone sending me anything.
There's
I don't want
a lot
nobody asking
going
me to
on
do
there.
anything. I don't want that. That I don't want.
You don't want to be an influencer.
No.
You
No.
want a monetized YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And so they're saying you find something you enjoy doing. I'm like,
You gotta have there's all sorts of rules with that where you gotta cross certain thresholds.
yes, I have a class I'm taking.
There you go.
Of course, I don't know what I'm doing. So I have found a class that I'm going to take from a young lady who has lots of videos. She does very, very well. And I've watched a few of hers. She does great videos, but I cannot stand the sound of her voice and how she talks. No, not the sound. She talks very slow, but that's also why her videos are so good. And she repeats the kind of the same thing over and over again with different words, but saying the same thing. And I think I'm not a novice. So I'm like, okay, girl, move on. Move past it. I got you. You said it like 16 times. I get it. Move on. But it is very, she's very good. She has very good videos. And I've watched them, so I'm like, okay, now she has one about, how to make money. It's a 15 subject course. I mean, it's very detailed. Very detailed. So I'm going to take that, but the main thing she was saying just into introduction is like, what do you enjoy doing? Because you're going to have to do it a lot. So don't pick something that you don't want to do, because you don't want to make it like, because the whole point of doing it is to, I didn't do a good job. See, I'm shaking my hand. No, I did not cut into the knots. I cut on top of the knots, which I tell you not to do. So now you got to pick them all out. So only thing I like to do, besides hair, which I don't want to do no hair videos. I ain't got time. People in here asking questions, and I'm not doing that. If I was to do that, I would teach a class versus doing it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Something I enjoy doing that I do all the time. So, like an easy way to create content. So, what I like doing is recommending shows for people to watch while they're getting their hair done. I do it all the time.
You do.
I know. I get people turn on to new shows all the time. I said I should just do like a hey, what's not even what's new on Netflix? What's on Netflix that you should watch? And give like a quick little review. And Lord knows I have plenty of content and shows that you would not really know, like ones that are really popular, like Stranger Things and shows that are like that were on used to be on TV, like The Walking Dead, not stuff like that, but like shows that you would not even know about, like Wentworth.
You don't even know that's on there
because exactly.
Netflix's search machine is terrible.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
They have all this promoted crap, and it's like I didn't want to see that. Like,
right? What about everything else?
Yeah, you see the same top 5 promoted shows.
Yeah, and I don't want to do those because those are
everybody knows about those.
Right, but there's
plus
so
their
many.
Promotion is crap too.
Very bad.
So like
Very
that whole
bad.
one day at a time thing, that was handled really poorly.
What do you mean one day at a time?
It was a great show. Did you ever see it? See, exactly. It was a great show.
Oh, a show they put out?
Yeah, it was one of their shows, and it was phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
Got all these awards and everything, and then they canceled it after the 2nd season. And they were like, well, nobody watched it. Well, they never promoted it. It was not on anywhere. You would find out about it like on Twitter. But they just never promoted it, never listed it. Even people who had watched it would not see the promotions for the 2nd season. Like, it was just bullshit.
Wow. So?
And it was a Hispanic show.
Really?
So then it was like, ah. But see, that would be really helpful because, like, there's so much stuff out there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you find stuff to watch? How do you know what to watch? So, like, things that people won't know. Like, people know about The Crown and things like that. But they don't know about Last Kingdom. And that's a great little show
I don't even know what that is.
to get you through. If you like Game of Thrones, this will get you through. This will get you through. It's good acting. It's a good, Vikings. Yeah. People know about Vikings, but not a whole lot. And it's plenty of seasons to watch. Hey. Review on the Vikings. I'm just saying.
That would be cool.
And I'm thinking
see a place for that.
And it's like it doesn't have to be my face. It can just be my voice and me watching. Or I'm not sure how the content will go down. That's the only tricky thing. Oh, I gotta pause this and move it to the other direction.
All the shows.
I watch all the shows. I will watch like Call the Midwife. Who's gonna watch about a show? Took place in a place called Popular in the 1950s in the UK about some nuns being midwives. Probably nobody, but it's a great feel-good show.
That one was pretty popular though. It was on PBS, I think.
Was it? I thought it was on BBC America or BBC. Call the Midwife?
But on PBS shows a bunch of British stuff.
Really? I did not know that. I had never heard of it.
Yeah, but I mean, who watches PBS?
Right. I didn't know that was shows on regular TV.
Abbey.
Yeah, I don't watch that. I mean, I probably would.
The first 2 seasons were good.
I just don't want to get into it. It was really
well done, and then it just went off the rails and lost its. It was like Young and the Restless in the 1920s.
Oh yeah, no.
I was like, you guys,
no.
We already had Young and the Restless. We're good.
I thought I found something new. I'm not even sure how I even got hip to.
I think a lot of people did. I think it had more of an audience on Netflix than anywhere else.
Oh.
So see, there you go.
And the other one with the nursing home people, which I absolutely love.
That was a pretty good show. I
love that show. I absolutely love that show. And it's a cute little show that you can watch as a family.
Right. It wasn't like...
And not have to,
So, well, the one guy was really gross.
He was gross, but he didn't swear a whole lot.
He was not family friendly.
Yeah, but he didn't cuss at least. I mean, he was low vile.
He could have been, yeah, that's true.
But he was really funny. But, yes, he was... when he would do stuff that was kind of gross.
He kind of wrecked it. Like, I just felt like it would have been a good show. It was still a good show.
He got better. He got actually
pretty
nice towards the end when he was doing nice things.
Yeah.
But
but that's something you could talk about in your show.
So, yeah.
People would hear about it and they'd be like, oh yeah, this is a good show. Except for that one guy. But I'll still watch it.
Right. So that was my thought of content that I could put out. I thought, like, well, not a review of Netflix shows, or like what I think you should, like recommendations of what you should watch and why I liked it and what I thought about it. And because I really, I really don't like American. No, I don't say I don't like American TV.
I don't either.
It's too fast. It's just
too in your face.
It moves too fast. Yeah. Thank you. I said we're not idiots. So we're not like, dummies. And I can't stand like all the black shows are talking to us like we just dummies or something. I'm like, well, I don't understand why there's no development. No, don't make me think. There's something intriguing.
They started to have some African shows on.
Yes, I've been watching some of those too.
Are they any good? I put some on my list, but there was one where I was like, this is terrible.
I watched one called...
It lasted 5 minutes. It was so bad.
The Wedding?
Mm-hmm.
No.
That might have been the one I watched, but ridiculous. I only lasted a few minutes.
Yeah, well, that's because it was ridiculous.
It was really bad. It was shot like... It looked like it was not even low budget. It was like home video.
I'm like,
quality. It was really terrible.
It was way too Americanized. I'm like, well, why are you putting so much American stuff in this? That's not... I don't want to see... in Africa getting married like Americans getting married. That's not what I want to see. I want to see a real life African wedding, and put your culture on display.
But they do have a lot of Western weddings over there.
They were dressed in the issues were very American.
Oh, I see.
Like the fiance, this girl came and put a thong in his pocket. The wife found it and she ran out. I'm like,
well, that's a lot of nonsense.
I'm like, this is.
It's Young and the Restless.
Right, this is America.
Low budget, Young and the Restless.
I don't want to see America style issue. Would that really happen? Maybe it would. I don't know. But in my opinion, I didn't. It wasn't what I was looking for. I wanted something outside of my American box.
Of course.
That's what I wanted.
Otherwise, you would just watch TV, which is just horrible. Most TV, I don't watch TV really. I mostly watch Apple TV.
Right, because I'm all about the streaming.
It's too loud, and it's got commercials are loud, and it's a lot of nonsense.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
Most of what's on TV. There's noise out there.
It was somebody with a dog. Make sure it wasn't my dog. But yeah, so I thought there's plenty of content for me to look at and watch.
There's definitely enough for you to make a regular show.
As I was saying, I do this. I sit down here every single week because, like right now, I'm watching Deadwood because they have a Deadwood movie that came out, and so I'm trying to watch it. It is very hard to watch.
Is it like complicated?
No, it's okay. So. What I'm guessing it's as the American. How can I explain this? The American. It takes place in America. It's in the West. The American language mixed with the Queen's English, and they're saying a whole lot without saying a lot. Like a lot of words. I'm like, so what?
That's frustrating.
What's the sentence here?
You have to like decode it.
Yeah, I'm like, so what did he really mean? Like, what? It's a lot. Like I'm trying to like having to use the visuals to know what's going on and why.
Yeah.
And only a few characters speak in regular English sentences that aren't like people trying to So someone who is using a lot of big words, but just putting a whole bunch of words together in a sentence for absolutely no reason, that's what this show is doing. But I'm thinking, is there a reason behind it? Because I couldn't see them making it like that or portraying the people in that time like that unless, and I think it was out in California, it's during the gold rush. And
during the gold rush?
I think so.
Where are the British people from?
I don't. But the people who colonized America. I think that's.
Oh, right.
There's not British people. I'm thinking the British influence
from colonizers.
Yes. And I'm wondering, is that with the slang mixed in?
Yeah, they did have a bunch of weird English back then.
I said it must be. I said it has to be that
because it didn't become American English for a long time.
I said, it has to be that there's a reason why they have them talking like this. It can't just be because HBO does not do bad writing for the most part. You get pretty decent writing on their shows in general. And the idea of it, the show was really, really interesting. So I'm thinking that it just, but I mean, I want to know what's happening. I want to see if the guy who came to the town is going to actually be able to take it over because he wants everyone's gold. He wants everyone's property. And it kind of pissed me off. There's one scene where the black guy, he actually owned his business. He owned his shop, but because he was working on a horse and the horse got away from him and it killed a young little white boy, he had to flee. He came back, brought the horse back to be surrendered at the mercy of the sheriff whose son he killed. And he ended up selling his business to a really racist, drunken white man. I'm like, see, man, he had his own one, but you know, only black man on the whole show who owned the business and working for himself. He gotta sell it because he's black and he's scared they're gonna kill him. He didn't do anything. It was an accident. I mean, and the sheriff didn't want him dead. I mean, it was an accident. The horse, they had him hold down, trying to neuter him. I guess how you neuter a horse or what that term is. But they
Well, why would you neuter a horse?
They wanted to do
Aren't they always
something.
trying to breed horse?
Not this one. Something was going on. They wanted this horse to be sterile for some reason, and that's what they asked them to do. It was I forget that, but I mean, mind you, it was so hard to figure out why. I don't know what they was talking about. They probably gave me a reason, but I didn't understand what the reason was because the later stuff was so weird. Oh my goodness, my abs hurt so bad. It hurt when I laughed. So they probably gave me a reason. I just don't know because I couldn't figure it out, to be honest with you. So, but I'm like, what? But I was like, man, why they got that? Now he got to get. Then he ended up killing himself. He sold the place, ended up killing himself because the man kept calling him a liar, and he was saying he ain't no liar, and he don't want to be known as a liar, so he killed himself instead. I'm like, what the what?
Well, that's a little bit of some whack writing.
I thought so. I said,
it's
no,
one way to write the black guy out of the show.
I'm like, what the heck is this now?
That's a lot.
So that will be mentioned in my, but that's not Netflix. That's on HBO. So. Oh
right.
But you know, we have HBO Go. I'm watching on HBO Go. That's why it's, But I'm only watching because there's a movie coming out and I want to watch the movie, but I want to know what's going on. You have to have a good premise because Lord knows you're going to be lost in the sauce as it is already, as it is already because the language is so confounded and confusing. So look at that. Front is done. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you, Michelle, for letting me move your head. Alright. But, yeah, so let's get down here a little bit closer so they can see me cut these little knots. So give it a little tug and cut. Tug and cut. So that's what I was thinking about doing. I'm like, I know it's weird to be trying to do something like that. I mean,
why not?
I know. I said, but I mean,
everybody else is out there. If a guy can flush things down the toilet on
this
YouTube,
is ridiculous.
You can talk about Netflix.
I'm like, I can give me a nice little,
and give people some information.
A solid retirement.
Other than the guy flushing things, that's not helping anybody.
No,
that's nonsense.
It really, really is.
There's so much craziness on there that you hear about.
So, I'm gonna learn about the algorithms and how to title your video and all that kind of stuff and go ahead and do it and just. I just told my husband this morning. I said what I would love to do, but we could not do that. Is do a reality show at the restaurant, girl.
Oh my god,
girl. I said we have so much content with these people. We had somebody this. So we had Sunday was our girl. So I think Mother's Day has been our busiest Sunday today. Busiest day, whatever. But this past Sunday was busier.
Really?
Big. We had a party of 20 walk in all
Oh.
together. We had
No reservation?
no, just
Oh, that's so many people.
came in. Yeah, came in and sat down all through my restaurant. They wanted to pull a table together, but they were really good. I mean, a lot of them were missing teeth.
Okay.
I was like, okay, well, yeah, okay, well, I mean, I ain't gonna judge nobody,
As
but I'm
long as
gonna
they
need.
paid you.
Yes, I'm gonna need you to have some teeth, but hey, whatever, we all come from. Like, what, bang it. I was just kind of, I said, because a lot of them didn't have teeth. I'm like, what the heck? The one chick got mad because, her food took about maybe 35, 40 minutes to come out.
Mm-hmm.
But she was towards the end of the line to when she ordered, and everybody got chicken, so I'm just getting chicken out as fast as I can. But I mean, look now, everybody got chicken. And part of it was my fault because I was getting all my chicken out and I didn't peep that her and her husband on the same ticket, of course, and I brought his and didn't bring hers, just not really recognize that I had 2 chicken plates on that same ticket, and looking across seeing how I can get everyone getting these chicken and waffles out. But anywho, she was mad, so I gave her money back. But the conversation between me and him would have been great TV. That would have been, and she wanted to cuss me out. I said that would have been great TV. She was mad because where is my? I don't understand. And the look on my face would have been like beyond entertaining. I said, but this is probably not the best. What's the name for my restaurant? And it's hard to kind of put it up there without showing it's my restaurant. But they're just, and then this one man came in after all this, after all these people. So the party 20 come in, and then 3 tables of 4 come in.
Wow.
Yes.
That is really busy.
Yeah, and then to go order come in, which I don't know why my new girl took the order. I said, girl, you should have told them we ain't doing no to goes right now. Like, no. And she got chicken and waffles. I burnt her waffle like twice. I'm like, alright. Oh, because my cook's in the back. 2 of the cooks quit.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because that was probably the main thing. What was made it harder on us because they didn't want to come in on time.
Mm-hmm.
They felt like because they got there, when they got there, they did a lot of work. That it was okay they didn't show up on time. And you can be an hour or so late and it shouldn't be a big deal. I'm like,
no.
I mean, I told them, you do a great job when you come here, but I do need you to be here on time. I said, if you're not here on time, you're not like this 15 minutes, like you like an hour or so late.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's late. That's really, really late. Like, I definitely need you to be here at least by the time we open. Like, I mean, you come in at 12:45, we open up at noon on the Sunday? Come on now, like, no. I got everybody here except for you.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't like the fact. I mean, she was on the bus. She said, well, I'll leave at like 9:40 to get here at noon. I'm like, well, maybe you leave earlier. But you knew that when you applied for the job. Like, I didn't come to you to ask you to come work here. You came here and applied.
Mm-hmm.
You live in the same place then you live now. Like, so, I don't understand. But anywho. Anyway, so